morning and happy Thursday everyone. It is 6:30 and today I can finally talk about the secret project I've been working on, because when this goes live all will be revealed to the bride, because you probably will guess it, it's a hen night we're organizing, well, a hen weekend. One of my friends from France is getting married in August this summer. We are going to her wedding, and she has no clue that this weekend she is coming to Dublin for the weekend. The way it's going to work is that she knows she's leaving very early in the morning on Saturday to go somewhere. For the past 6 months we created an email address, and we've been sending her teaser things with emails of things to pack and things like that, but we have on purpose made it impossible for her to guess she's coming to Dublin, because we also asked her to pack a swimsuit, some flip-flops, some ski gear. Like, we asked her to pack really random things. All the ones she doesn't actually need are small enough that it won't overtake her suitcase and all that. We've had to contact her future husband to try and get her ID details for the flights, for booking the flights and all. It's all booked, and they have quite a bit of a journey. So if you know the show The Amazing Race, that is basically kind of what we're doing. She thinks I cannot come to the hen do because I live too far, so there's a bit of a surprise for that, and so she's probably going to expect they are going somewhere sunny, I think, because they've been on purpose in the middle of every video we've been including like scenes of beach and tropical stuff and all that. So I'm guessing she's going to be more expecting to go somewhere like a beach place or something like that, so it's going to be fun. The way she's going to find out, I've made loads of videos, and this is what took me so long to do. Well, one of the things that took me so long to do. I'm going to do like I'm giving the clues to the next leg of the trip. So she's going to get the first video where I explain she has to go to the first airport, and then she has to take this flight, and then find so many people on the way, because the girls who are coming are all in France, but they don't live in the same places in France, so they're going to go via Paris and then pick up some of the girls there, and then take a flight to Dublin where I will be meeting them. Now, there have been quite a lot of hiccups on the way of preparing this. One of the girls got her ID paper stolen last week, and she is the equivalent of the maid of honor. I mean, it couldn't happen without her there, but luckily she had a passport in her old house that was still valid, so that's sorted. And then if you followed, you will know that the boot of my car is now shut and cannot open anymore. The problem is that the plan was for me to pick everybody up at the airport, and I have a 7-seater. To be able to access the 2 seats in the boot, I need to be able to open the boot, which means that technically right now I have only 5 seats that can work, and which means I can't fit everybody in the car. So I have managed to get the mechanic who usually services our car to come around. I've explained the situation to him, and he's going to come after work tomorrow night in the hope he can sort something out. If not, I have prepared a whole plan B where I take a bus and all that to get to the center. It's no big deal, but it's just, it would run a lot smoother if that, had happened. But there are solutions, so I don't want to let it stress myself. So we have 2 plans, and depending on the verdict of the mechanic tomorrow night, we are either going with plan A or plan B for the arrival in Dublin. For this, I've also made t-shirts for everyone with transfer paper, and this is a thing that took me a lot of hours designing and making and all that. And because I'm the only one in Ireland, I took care of a lot of like booking like different things and all that. So I will show you little things as I tidy up and I get things sorted. But over the next couple of days I have a lot of things to do, and they are mostly related to that. I will be leaving on Saturday morning and coming back on Sunday night. Alfie, it doesn't fit there. It keeps trying to fit stuff in that truck that don't fit. The girls will be arriving at lunchtime in Dublin on, well, early afternoon in Dublin on Saturday, and they are leaving very early on Monday morning. So because James is going to be minding the boys, and it's just easier to, I'm not far, I mean, I can drive, I have about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half depending on the traffic drive. I can come back in the evening and they will come back. They leave like super early. I think they have to leave the flat at like 4:30 in the morning or something. I thought there was no sense in me driving that early, so because I would be too tired, and I'm not doing well when I drive tired. I just find it very dangerous. So I thought I would come back in the evening and then they can just come back the next morning. So massive intro, but at least this is everything I've been hiding for the past few weeks that I couldn't talk about. I can now talk about, and that feels so much better, because I hate to have to hide stuff in the vlog because I feel like I'm not capable of sharing what I want to share. I'm currently laying on a pillow I'm making a video for the hen night trail kind of thing. I've been asked to do specific videos for some steps of the way that had to be added, so that's what I'm doing. And I had to make the video that will be shown to her at about 5 in the morning when she leaves. So I was pretending to be woken up by the video. I am absolutely exhausted, so I'm probably not going to vlog too much more today. Yeah, I'm going to show you though something before I go, which is what I've been working on. One of the things I've been working on. I have been making t-shirts for everybody with using my machine. We all have different ones, and I'll show you mine. Basically the front has this. Now it's crinkled, I need to iron them. So this is on the front. I ended up designing this. EVJF means Enterrement de vie de jeune fille, which means a hen night in French is, we call it the burial of a young girl's life. So that's there, and this is lyrics to a song she loves that says, "You know we love you." And now she's a massive fan of an 80s singer, which is in the background there. So we all have our name, but there's two Julie. So Julie Leonardo's means Julie the Irish ones. And basically everybody has a t-shirt that says, if I start doing this, I'm too drunk, bring me back to the Irish one. Or if I start doing this, I'm too tired, bring me back to the Irish one, and all that. So all that t-shirt says to bring them back to me in case they start doing something. And mine says, I never drink alcohol, but if my friends go too far, give me a strong glass of something before bringing them back to me. So they will all be read, you know, in order to make the whole thing fun. And we have done like a rainbow, so there's loads of different colors, and I have like a mustard yellow one. I just let them pick, and I picked the last one because when you have ginger hair you can wear quite a lot of different colors, so it was handy, and this color kind of suits me, so that's good. So that's something I will have to pack. I'm going to try and iron them and pack them in something not that tight. So that's something I've been working on. So I had to design all these and all the back, and then I had to cut them, print them on the transfer paper and stick them on, which I had never done in my life. So it was a challenge, but I've done it. Also, would you appreciate how tidy this office is? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So that's one of the things I was working on that took me hours of designing and hours of physically making. But yeah, the result is pretty good, and it's very personalized and it's great, so I'm very pleased with the result. And this way everybody has a t-shirt like personalized for them and all that, so it's nice. Yes, so I'm going to stop the vlog for now. I will show you tomorrow all the preparation. I have no idea how I'm going to fit everything tomorrow. I got a phone call today. Right, I'm going to try and make this brief. I don't want to give away too much here in the vlog because this might be pretty TMI for a lot of people. But I will, once I know more than likely make videos about this, because basically for the past two years, roughly since Alfie's birth, I've been having issues, and I've been referred to a specialist physio that I'm going to see tomorrow. The waiting list to see the physio was very long, and they phoned me today saying they had a cancellation, and if I could take an appointment tomorrow they would see me. And I mean, because I've been waiting for so long, I thought, okay, yes, I'll take it. And then I had to arrange for the kids after, but I managed to. So James's mom is going to take Alfie while I go. My appointment is at 1 and it's meant to last 1 hour long, so it should finish at 2, but they are always late. And if I finish at 2, I will not be able to go from the hospital to the school. Now, don't you worry, there's nothing dangerous there. It's, you know, it's all thing that will get sorted in time, but it's something that's impacting my daily life a lot. And I need to be sorted because I am in, there's not a single day I'm not in pain, and I need to not be in pain anymore. Anyway, so I'm going there tomorrow. The schedule was already crazy busy, and now there's that in the way, so it's going to be a very busy day, and I need to pack everything. So I'm going to start to kind of pre-pack everything I can gather. I will put somewhere, and I've ordered some of the food I need to bring with the shopping today. I will need to get more, but I might do that on Saturday morning, so like the breads and stuff are as fresh as possible. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be crazy busy, and then it's the weekend. I am exhausted. I don't know in what state I'm going to be when I come back from this. Oh, Alfie just fell down. But James took the day off on Monday, so at least I can try and recover after this. Half of me is feeling completely ridiculous for feeling like this, because there's no point in reacting like this. Alfie's taking advantage of me being in the kitchen to try and get stuff out of my cupboard, but he saw me looking at him and he stopped. I know exactly why I feel so bad. It's because right now, what makes me feel safe whenever I'm part of the organization of something is when I know what's going to happen. Right now I have 2 big things on the way where I don't know what's going to happen. First of all, I have my hospital appointment, which it's good that I didn't know about it in advance, because then I didn't have time to stress for weeks. But at the same time, it just came on the worst day possible, because there's already so much. I'm already stressed out in general, and now I'm wondering, what are they going to do to me for an hour? Because they told me I had to be there for an hour. So there's that. And then there's the part where the mechanic is coming tonight at 6, and depending on the outcome of the mechanic's visit, the program of tomorrow is either one program or another. And right now I can't in my head tell me, okay, we're going to do this, 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 therefore I do this, 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 this. I cannot do it until late tonight. So the only option I have is to plan, to prepare for both options and go with whichever one works in the end. And this it's no big deal technically when you think about it, but in my head it is very difficult to deal with, because I cannot know what plan we're going with, and this is freaking me out. I know it might sound weird to some people. I'm sure some people who are like me when it comes to this will get it. Yeah, so I'm preparing for 2 plans, which means even more preparation, and I know for sure that some of that preparation either way will not be necessary, but I have to do it because it's the only way I can feel relaxed enough about it. What I'm hoping is that tonight the mechanic comes and he tells me, we fixed your car, it's all good, and the plan can go as originally planned, because that will be the easiest way. The other plan is a little bit more complicated, but to do tomorrow is not that bad, but it just all adds up anyway. Oh. I need to relax. I don't know how. Well, I know once the hospital appointment is out of the way, that will be one big chunky thing of the day done. So that's at once, right in the middle. I've just dropped Alfie off at James's mom's, and I've just back at the hospital. They are building a new pediatric hospital building in the hospital, which is great. But all the car parks are already changed, and there is, I don't recognize anything, so I'm glad I have about 15 minutes before my appointment there, so I can find the place. Also, I don't have a letter because they phoned me last minute. I don't have a letter telling me exactly where to go, so I know roughly where it is in the hospital, but I need to find my way there because of the work. So I'll catch up with you afterwards. Just wish me luck, even if when you're watching this it's already passed, because right now I am very nervous. Hello. I finished at the physio and I picked up the boys. The physio went very well. I have a whole program and I will explain to you about that later on. But for now, we are in Tesco's. What are we gonna get?
some potato bread, some baby bread, and what was the other?
Scones.
Yeah.
We are just I'm bringing food to make a brunch on Sunday, and I ordered most of it in the shopping delivery yesterday, but some of the stuff like the bread only stay fresh for a few days, so I wanted to make sure they were as fresh as possible, so I'm getting them today, so they are still good on Sunday. And I'm gonna buy a drink. I actually have not had lunch yet.
Hello.
Or breakfast. I actually have not. All I've had in my belly today so far is water, and it's almost 3 o'clock. This is bad, but that's what happens when my belly is bad. So yeah, I'm so ready this is fast, so I'm gonna do that so that I don't have. I was planning to do it later, and I figured I might as well do it now because Alfie is tired, and then we can go to sleep on the way home, and then I can get more stuff done. Anyway, it's warm. We're gonna go to Tesco's, get some bread, and get a snack for this monkey, and a snack for me, maybe like even a ready-made lunch. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
A little chain in case there's like
Say ching ching, okay. Alfie, cuckoo. Okay, let's go. Hello, it is 7:15 and I'm feeling a lot less stressed now because I know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. Well, not exactly, but I know roughly what's going to happen tomorrow. The mechanic was just there. Basically, the handle with the switch to open the boot is the part that's inside is broken in 3 pieces. So yeah, that's why it's not working. He managed to do like a makeshift thing for me to be able to open my boot if I really need to, but it's not something I can use over and over again. So we've made a decision that I will not pick up the girls at the airport because what could potentially happen is that all their luggage gets trapped in my car, and I don't want this to happen. So I'm going to be driving down to Dublin first. I'm going to be arriving in Dublin around the time they arrive at the airport, and then I'm going to collect the keys to the apartment, drop my stuff, and then walk over to the bus station where I will be collecting them. So I'm now very glad that I had planned for this and that I had made like extra videos and all to explain everything, because I don't have to do it now. Also, I have managed to finish a lot of my orders I'm planning to post them on Monday, but some of them I'll actually drop off tomorrow on my way. And now I am making a box. So this is a game, just a little idea. It's a box, and we're putting pictures or things, clues in little envelopes, and she's gonna have to all these clues are linked to a memory we have in common with the bride, and she has to guess who picked that and tell everybody what the memory is. So I have a load of envelopes because some of the girls don't have a printer, so they've emailed me the pictures, and I'm in charge of bringing the box because I'm driving down. They are taking a plane with just hand luggage, so it's handier if I bring it. So some of them are bringing envelopes they have made, but others have sent me the pictures, so I'm going to print everything to sort that out. So I am actually going to stop the vlog here for now because I'm just going to be packing and tidying up and folding laundry and watching TV. Not very interesting for you, and also I probably won't have time to vlog much, so I might as well end up the vlog properly, and I will see you in the next vlog, which will actually be the whole weekend. So last preparations for the hen night and the whole thing. I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging. It's more than likely going to be including montages and stuff like that, but I will try and vlog as much as I can. So I will see you then.